What's the gift you received that's gotten the most use? Which fictional food would you like to try? What was the saddest fictional character death for you? Stoic the Vast, How to Train Your Dragon. Dude literally just reunited with his wife after over 15 years of being gone and spends a total of about 15 minutes with her. Cause of death, basically took a bullet in the chest to protect his son. I'm not gonna lie, that one hurt me. Those little shoes in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Yeah, they didn't deserve that, man. They do. Get him away from the Acme tub. The dogs in Where the Red Fern Grows. I don't know this one, but I'm sure it's really sad. John Coffey in The Green Mile. Look, I don't know how many times I have to tell you, I will watch it when I watch it. Ellie from Up gets me every time. Pretty much everything in Up gets everyone, huh? Henry Blake, MASH. The scene in the operating room. The actors weren't told about it, just called back for one last scene shoot and Radar walks in and tells them. The silence is amplified by the sounds of instruments still working. Haunting. Gwen Stacy hitting the floor. When I saw that in the theaters when I was younger, I was not familiar with the whole storyline, so I was like, oh yeah, she's getting saved. Yeah, he's gonna grab her and oh no! Littlefoot's mother's death. I wasn't much of a Land Before Time kid, so I can't fully remember this one. Who is aging like fine wine? Rachel Weisz. Always been my older woman crush, and she still looks great. Linda Cardellini keeps getting more attractive. She'll always be my Velma. Steve Carell. I wouldn't normally go for Steve Carell, but yeah, he's pretty good looking now. Paul Rudd for sure. No, the question asked about people who are aging. That man has not aged since he was like 30. He's the same age. Ewan McGregor. Okay, but come on, he's always been a cutie. Cate Blanchett. Every time she puts on a suit, a lesbian is born. Winona Ryder. Oh yeah, 100%. Just smoke show. Keanu Reeves. He's not really my cup of tea, but he is a very handsome man. Halle Berry, always. So, what is your family's deepest, darkest secret? My paternal grandfather had a girlfriend on the side. The entire time I knew him. When my grandmother died, he married her and completely disregarded us until right before he died. It was a life-changing lesson on how people you truly think you know have secrets. My DNA was connected to a cold case. I had no connection to the crime. A close relative did. That's gotta be an awkward Thanksgiving. Jesus Christ. Reading through all these truly disgusting stories, and I'm over here thinking about my mom's no-bake cheesecake, which has been brought to every family gathering for 25 plus years and is adored by everyone, is just a recipe that she found on the back of a pre-made graham cracker crust. Yikes. Nestle Toolhouse has entered the chat. Well, get him out of here. We don't want you, Nestle. Our chili recipe. Oh, you're not gonna tell us? Come on, man. What song cover is so famous most people don't know it's a cover? The one that comes to mind is Tainted Love. I thought the soft cell version from 1982 was the original, but it was originally recorded by Motown artist Gloria Jones 17 years before. My brother told me that Girls Just Wanna Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper is actually a cover. Looked it up. He's right. I had no idea. I Will Always Love You, which Dolly Parton wrote on the same day she wrote Jolene. That was a good day. Joan Jett's I Love Rock and Roll, originally by the Arrows. Annie Lennox, No More I Love You'd, originally by The Lover Speaks. Do you mean No More I Love You's? That could just be a typo. House of the Rising Sun. It was a folk song for nearly a century before the Animals covered it. Theirs isn't a straight cover, since they completely changed the melody and added a sick organ solo. Respect was written by Otis Redding, but Aretha Franklin made it her own. Ditto Bob Dylan's All Along the Watchtower as performed by Jimi Hendrix. I was surprised when I found out how many Zeppelin songs are old blues covers. Black Magic Woman by Santana. It's a Peter Green song originally performed by Fleetwood Mac. Not so much a remake, but Carole King's A Natural Woman came on the radio back when my daughter was about 12. She thought it was interesting how Carol's version was just the piano and thought it was interesting how she made it so low-key compared to Aretha Franklin's original that had horns and backup singers and everything. My daughter was blown away when I told her Carol wrote it. I heard it through the grapevine. The Miracles and Gladys Knight and the Pips recorded versions of it before Marvin Gaye did. Gladys Knight's version came out first. A year later, Marvin Gaye's version was released and it was a massive hit. I believe at the time, the top two best-selling Motown singles were their versions of I Heard It Through the Grapevine. If you could telepathically say one thing to everyone, what would you say?
We are coming.
Well, take me to dinner first, why don't you? And also, who said that?
Look to your left, look to your right. None of you are speaking these words. You have been made aware.
But how will this affect Wall Street? It's actually pronounced Jod. You have a year to unite as one or die. Do you want a cult? Because that's how you get cults. Fake a conversation about running the simulation, then freak out about sending that conversation into the simulation. I mean, even if I heard that, I don't know what I'd do. I'd just be like, well, okay, oops, I guess I get to keep going to work.
Show me what you got.
People of Earth, I need your energy to beat Majin Buu. I would probably dig that just for the sheer thought that Goku is real, so I don't know. Just heavy breathing. Yeah, that would be actually horrifying to hear out of nowhere just... If you can hear this, you're our last hope. What's your favorite cereal of all time? O's! Can't find them everywhere, but if I see it, I pick up like 5 boxes. There is nothing like eating an entire box of Life Cinnamon and shitting out everything in my system. Honey Nut Cheerios, a classic. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I do wish I didn't have horrible teeth because all these sugary cereals, oh, I crave them so bad. Basically anything that turns the milk into chocolate milk. Cocoa Pebbles was the best. Not was, is. It's still the best. Honey Bunches of Oats. Okay, Grandpa. Whatever. Cornflakes from Kellogg's. They're a bit expensive, but the generic ones are not crispy enough, and they often get really soggy, like instantly. Reese's Peanut Butter Puffs. Damn it, they are good. Used to eat a couple boxes a week. Dry. Such a versatile cereal. Great in milk, great dry. Can't go wrong with them. You know what they say, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Captain Crunch, if you dare. Peanut Butter Captain Crunch for me. I prefer Oops All Berries, but I do take slight with that marketing because it's purposeful. You can't say oops if you're doing it on purpose. You have to wear your last text message on your shirt. What does your shirt say or show? Can't talk. Text is okay. It's kind of a boring shirt. Okay. Or we could just get McDonald's and you can eat cocks. I would buy that shirt if I saw it just out in a store. I'm not sure what the f you don't understand. That one's got good quality, but it's too middle school for me. Don't trip over the suitcase when you come into the room. Words to live by. Of all the fracking people I had to see today, we need toilet paper. 2020? Is that you? I don't have to work in my dreams. I'd buy that shirt. What is the most beautiful short poem ever written? All the best of life is fleeting, unexpected, unrepeating. Make a person glad to find you. Leave a better place behind you. Sprog. I don't know who Sprog is, but they got a goofy name. Forget not that the earth delights to feel your bare feet, and the wind longs to play with your hair. Khalil Gibran. I said that wrong, but whatever. Stephen kissed me in the spring, Robin in the fall, but Colin only looked at me and never kissed at all. Stephen's kiss was lost in jest, Robin's lost in play, but the kiss in Colin's eyes haunts me night and day. Sarah Teasdale. I don't know why reading that made me feel like I was a 3rd grade teacher. I loved my friend. He went away from me. There's nothing more to say. The poem ends, soft as it began. I loved my friend, Langston Hughes. That is actually really nice. She asked me to kill the spider. Instead, I get the most peaceful weapon I can find. I take a cup and a napkin. I catch the spider, put it outside, and allow it to walk away. If I'm ever caught in the wrong place at the wrong time, just being alive and not bothering anyone, I hope I am greeted with the same kind of mercy. If I could write words, like leaves on an autumn forest floor, what a bonfire my letters would make. If I could speak words of water, you would drown when I said, I love you. Spike Milligan. The boy stood on the burning deck, his pockets full of crackers. A spark flew down beneath legs and blew off both his knackers. This always brings a tear to my eyes. Did his nuts get blown off? Is it a joke? What is the smartest or most clever lyric of all time? You think the snake just dreams up the poison in its head? Tragically hip. I'm a big fan of, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. If you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice. I get more than a toilet seat. Classic. You're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. Hate to say this, but tell your boyfriend if he says he's got beef that I'm a vegetarian and I ain't fucking scared of him. It just makes me think of the weird joke where people emphasize the beef. You couldn't make your fans throw up their hands if they swallowed their fingers. Eminem. I'm gonna read these as plain as possible. I'm trying to find the words to describe this girl without being disrespectful. Damn, you's a sexy bitch. Come on, man, come on. How do you politely tell someone who talks too much to STFU in a professional setting? I appreciate your enthusiasm. Let's open the floor for other people to voice their opinions. I was gonna say, if I wanted to hear an asshole, I'd fart, but this would probably go down better. Sounds good, but I gotta use the bathroom. Let's table this discussion for the future when we have more time. I love corporate passive aggression. Are you getting paid by the sentence? Happy Cake Day, by the way. We've covered that. Moving on. Talk with your mouth closed, please. That one's just kind of mean, though. Which Simpsons scene lives rent-free in your head? Dental plan. Lisa needs braces. Feels like nothing at all. Stupid sex Flanders. And I'm Bart Simpson. Who the hell are you? Sideshow Bob stepping on those rakes. I used to be with it, but then they changed what it was. Now what I'm with isn't it, and what's it seems weird and scary to me. Do you want to change your name to Homer Jr.? The kids can call you Hoju. Excuse me, Edna, I don't think we're talking about love here. We're talking about SEX in front of the CHILDREN. Sex cauldron? I thought they closed that place down. My cat's breath smells like cat food. I also want to preface, I do not remember who says these lines. I'm not a Simpsons expert, okay?
No TV, no beer. Make Homer something something.
Go crazy? Don't mind if I do. That's the worst impressions you're ever gonna hear. Thank you so much for coming. You'll have to speak up. I'm wearing a towel. I bring you love. I don't know who says that. It feels like a Homer thing, but I don't know. What's your favorite breakfast? Eggs Benedict. Wink. Excellent choice. Oh, you guys are just so funny, aren't you? Big breakfast burrito smothered in green chili and coffee. Oh, it does sound really good, but I could go without it being smothered in coffee because that just sounds soggy. French toast. The goat. Toast and eggs. Simple, but I like it. Pancakes with chocolate chips and blueberries. And real maple syrup on top. Coffee. Black. Not even like a little splash of cream? Like, I don't know. Sometimes black coffee is too strong. When did you realize you're basically a dinosaur to young people? My 10-year-old sister, the absolute bench, called me a boomer earlier. I'm forking 22. The second the new lingo being used turned from a cool word I would use to annoying and stupid. Based? Maybe. I have no effing clue what it means. My coworker didn't know what Y2K was and how they didn't use 4 digits for some date programming. When I responded, "Homie, don't play that," to a coworker, and she schooled me about how offensive and racist I was. I had to explain how Homie D. Clown was a character on In Living Color who was a take on race relations. Then I had to explain what In Living Color was. Then I had to explain who the Wayans brothers are, and almost gave up when she wasn't sure who Jim Carrey was. She knew who Jamie Foxx was, but I was too exhausted by then. I think she still thinks I'm racist. Perhaps you could get her a VHS of white chicks. But why a VHS? LOL. A 16-year-old coworker at my last coffee shop job asked me in all honesty, are the Backstreet Boys still alive? What's something expensive you thought was cheap when you were a kid? Lego. I realize now all the sacrifice my dad had to do to give us the Christmas presents. Kitchen chairs. Everybody's got them somehow, but try going out and buying 6 new kitchen chairs that match instead of the janky hodgepodge of seats you've collected over the years since college. It's prohibitively expensive. Trash cans. Like literally, why? It's a bin with a lid. Why do some of these cost upwards of $100? Oh, it's because stupid people will buy it. It never occurred to me that some food was more expensive than other food. I 100% thought my mom made spaghetti all the time because it was her favorite. I was much older when I realized it was because it would feed a lot of people very cheap. Rugs. Why are rugs so effing expensive? Fish tanks. Yeah, I mean, it depends on how many gallons you need. House windows. We've broken a few by accident while growing up, and I always thought they were $50 tops until I got my own house. I was way off. The worst part, you need like special installation. You can't just do it yourself unless you really want to try. Tires. I was blown away by their cost the first time I bought them. Throw pillows and rugs. WTF. Yeah, a while ago we had to go to Marshall's to buy some throw pillows, and my lord, the most unusable pillows with like metal studs in them are like $70. Why? Going to the dentist. Yeah, that's why I still haven't gotten 8 cavities filled. Please brush your teeth, everyone. What's the most overrated movie of all time? It seems BuzzFeed is looking for new clickbait. The top 20 most overrated movies. Number 15 will shock you. Please enjoy our snack bar before the main feature starts. Let's All Go to the Lobby is pretty awesome though. I wouldn't wouldn't blame anyone for saying Avatar, and I would have felt the same if I didn't see it in theaters in 3D. It was the first and probably still the best 3D movie ever made, and it was an overwhelming experience for me. It felt like I was actually there, and I could see some people being sad when the movie ended. Oh, so you're excited for Way of Water, huh? Name one character from the Avatar movie. Yeah, thought so, huh? Gravity. 96% on Rotten Tomatoes, 7 Oscars. Weak script, horrible dialogue, boring and predictable. I never understood why people liked it. I saw it and it was like cool to look at, but overall underwhelming. Fast and Furious, I get it. It's all about family. But 8+ movies? Sheesh. Just wait for the 10th. Fasten your seatbelts. So funny. Frozen. Not as good as Tangled. Oh, I hate how underrated Tangled is. Notebook, 2004. I've never seen The Notebook. I don't know how it's still like regarded as an amazing movie. Mamma Mia. Here we go again. What is your deep, dark secret? I don't want to live in the country I currently live in. It's an understandable feeling. I'm pretending to love my distant cousin because he does stuff for me. I kiss him and stuff. He keeps trying to sleep with me, but I'm not gonna do that. Ew. By the way, he's like 70. What are you talking about? I know the truth. Nuh-uh, no you don't. There are monsters out there. You must run. I would need a burner account for that. I take pictures of your dad while he's mowing the lawn. Nice try. My dad doesn't mow the lawn. What is the dumbest lyric of all time? Your lipstick stains on the front lobe of my left side brains. Whatever the hell that means. England is my city. Nah, come on, that's a banger. I'll have a quesadilla. Nickelback. Why is that a song lyric? Yeah, say that you a lesbian. Girl, me too. Drake. I don't know what's up with him. She got a big booty, so I call her Big Booty. 2 Chainz. Now that's just speaking truth right there. That's facts. Picture that with a Kodak. Or better yet, go to Times Square. Take a picture of me with a Kodak. Pitbull. I think Pitbull really wants someone to take a picture of him. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? You know, sometimes. Just like drifting through the wind. Just wanting to start again. Are we human or are we dancer? Christ, I hate this song more than I can explain here. But thank you for mentioning it, because no one else seems to notice or mind, and I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. I still can't with this line. I keep burying it on the back of my mind. What type of YouTube content do you absolutely hate? How-to videos that are stretched to 10 minutes long, but they only contain about 1 minute of actual useful content. Family vloggers. Please, just stop. The worst part is that they're monetizing their children, and their children don't really get a say in what is happening to them. Videos of a text-to-speech bot reading over Reddit threads. Ugh, right? Those are just so boring and stupid. It's so much better when a real person's reading, right? Right? Tell me I'm good. Yeah, right? Everything my kids watch, it's just all screaming. Why is everyone forking screaming? Daily life of the influencer. And also pranks. The worst part is prank videos aren't real anymore. They used to be sort of believable, now they're just unreal. Family vlogs, YouTube kids videos, and mukbangs. Family vlogs. I feel sorry for those kids. Family channels. I don't doubt that the kids are being forced and it's just creepy. Fake animal rescue videos. I think there is no normal human that likes this. Unfortunately, yeah, people do like those videos because they don't really see that they're fake scenarios. ASMR and mukbang. I can understand people liking ASMR, maybe it does give you something, but mukbang is it's so grody to me. It's too much food. Ugh. Those dudes with awful haircuts asking women racy questions at either a college campus, beach, or park. Always unsolicited, people are always uncomfortable. It just please stop forever. Spider-Man got Elsa pregnant videos. What I don't get is why there are so many of them. Financial advice people. The funniest part is people make their whole brand around financial advice, but because they're not legally financial advisors, they have to say, this isn't good advice, don't take it, wah. Watching a video together with audience and then making fun of it. Pretty lame making fun of something when what you are doing can be judged as well. Rage bait cooking videos. May they all be forced to eat the trash they cook. See also Nikocado Avocado. Makeup tutorials? Mr. Beast, Shane Dawson. I don't know how Shane Dawson is like relevant enough still to be making videos, but all I know is he lives a couple cities away, so I'm terrified for the day that I run into him in person. You can only travel to a destination beginning with S. Where do you fancy? Switzerland. Yeah, that's a pretty good pick. Seychelles. To just relax and chill and take in the sun. Scottish Highlands. Actually, yeah, take me with you. That seems cool. Spain. Oh yeah, you want to take a trip out to España? South Africa. Kind of a technicality, but I'll let you pass this time. San Diego. There's the zoo. I don't know. I guess have fun somewhere. Boom. Loophole. I don't think that loophole lets you control where you end up. South America. Boom. I got 12 countries in one go. Still a technicality, but sure, at least you know how many countries you can go to. Slovenia. I don't know much about it, so have fun. What is something we like when it's hard? Oh, come on now. You know what you're doing with this question. Well, this is quite obvious. Apples. Can't do no soft, soggy apples. That's the sound for a thumbs down. Puzzles. All right, yeah, I like this answer. A little creative. Lemonade. Hard lemonade. Oh, okay, I get it now. Never mind. Bones. Soggy bones don't work. Oh yeah, have you ever tried having soggy bones? Construction hats. I prefer to wear a baseball cap in the construction zone just for maximum OSHA violation. Spoons. Imagine trying to eat some soup and your spoon just droops limply from your hand. Why are you using a spoon for soup? You just pick up the bowl and slurp it down like the rest of us. Biscuits? Yeah, a soft or, dare I say, soggy biscuit would not be great. Competition? Yes and no, because some people get way too serious about it. Life. Otherwise, it's just a knock life. I guess I see your point. What's the most expensive thing you've ever broken? I was 18. I struck a Rolls-Royce Phantom with my Honda Accord. My dog ate my stepdad's 1,200 pounds hearing aids. What? Those are some heavy hearing aids. Jeez. Condom. It's not so much that the condom was expensive, it's the consequence of it breaking. My car, which was roughly $100,000, so it wasn't exactly a great day. I bet you wear diapers too. No real hate to that original poster, but if you can afford a $100,000 car or more expensive, I don't care what your problem is. My broken ankle cost $27,000. Found the American. Poor sod. I can't imagine. Whoa, buddy. Okay, calm down. Our healthcare system is already rubbing it in enough. My MacBook, RIP. I accidentally dropped my iPad on top of it and the MacBook screen shattered, but my iPad was fine. Oh, we got an Apple stand over here. A $300 Lego set. Well, that's not that bad. You can just rebuild it, right? Unless the actual bricks ripped in half. I don't know how that would happen, but which fictional food would you like to try? Lambus bread from Lord of the Rings. I've tried some renditions of it, but to try the real stuff would be fantastic. Butterbeer. Well, you can kind of try that if you're rich enough to go to Orlando. I've always wanted a Krabby Patty. I do wonder what the actual ingredients are, but of course, there's still a secret, so we'll never know. Mario's mushrooms. Well, they are supposed to be based on something real, but you can do your own research there. A good burger from Good Burger. Ramen in Naruto. I agree. Ever since I've been young, I've always wanted to try Ichiraku ramen because, that kid loves it, so maybe I would too. I want to drink from the fountain of youth. Well, good luck on that one. You're not gonna find it. Scooby snacks. Shaggy loves them. Gotta know if they're good or it's because he's always high as a kite. I'd say it's probably the latter. Turkish Delight from Narnia. They always seemed kind of weird to me. The powdery outside, it freaks me out. I would like to know how the ratatouille in Ratatouille tastes like. Unfortunately, you can't get a rat to make your ratatouille for you, but you can make it at home if you want. The salmon from the original Pingu series. What song is 100% perfect in your opinion? Clint Eastwood by the Gorillaz. It has amazing staying power because I'll never get it out of my library. More Than a Feeling by Boston. That is a very good pick, but it's not really in my top 20s. Back to Black by Amy Winehouse. Cold Little Heart by Michael Kiwanuka. I listen to it a lot lately. Monkey Wrench, Everlong, My Hero. Anything early Foo Fighters. Stan. The Man? Is that a song? You need to explain yourself, Toilet Eater. Losing My Religion by R.E.M. My Way by Frank Sinatra. It is a very beautiful song. I agree with this one. What's the gift you received that's gotten the most use? I was going through my divorce and I started seeing a wonderful woman. She secretly spoke with my 6 and 9-year-olds, and for my birthday gave me a custom coffee mug with a list of all the things my kids say they love about me on it. It is one of my most treasured items. Aw, that's really sweet. I hope that worked out with that wonderful woman. The hard-boiled egg slicers with the wires. Alright, yes, I mean, not what I would want, but go for it. Air fryer. Thought it would just take up counter space when we got it. I barely use my toaster oven anymore. For me, it's my Yeti coffee mug. Love that thing. My first guitar. Too bad it's all broken now. What happened? The wood kind of began to rot. It was a cheap guitar and I took it with me everywhere all the time. I still have it because it has emotional value for me, and I kind of don't want to throw it away since my grandma gave it to me. Waffle maker. Although I cooked a steak on it like 6 months ago and haven't cleaned it since because I'm scared. Hey, it's fair enough. The grease from meat is really gross. Life. Given to me by my mother. Alright, I mean, that's still a technicality, but fair. That's fair enough. My mom ordered a ukulele for my younger cousin, but it didn't arrive in time to give it to her, so she gave it to me instead, and I play it every day. I mean, hey, lemons to lemonade. That's something. My hoodies. My family knows I love and collect hoodies and wear them any time of the year. That's actually a nice gift. Something you can wear, it's practical, and it's normal. Speaking of gifts, I gotta get back to Christmas shopping, so I'll see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, my name is Brandon, and I'll talk to you another day. Bye!